Hello everybody, this is Great Math number 18 with me, JP. Today we're going to do very rounded problems. So, let's use this word problem here. Kurt mistakenly multiplied a number by 10 when he should have divided the number by 10. The answer he found was 33.66, more than the number he should have found. Find the original number. Okay, so this is going to be an equation one that we're going to need a variable, x. Okay, so it says first you should have multiplied the number by, Kurt mistakenly multiplied a number, the number's x, by 10, so it's 10x. And when you should have divided the number by 10, the answer we found was 33666. So you should have also divided it. So it would do this. You should have divided the number by 10. There we go. We have a fresh problem that we can go with.
Because you found 33.66 more, is that right?
Yes, that's why
Okay.
you would put here. So minus x on both sides, because remember we want both. We want all the x's to be together. Then that would be 10 over. Actually, we would have to do 100x because you're multiplying 10 by about minus x over 10, which is equal to 3.66. Then when you subtract it, it will be 99x over 10, which is equal to 33.66. Remember, we want to get rid of this. We just want x all by it alone. So we'll use its reciprocal to get rid of. So there we go. X is still there. X is equal to 33.6 since we're multiplying it by 10. It goes here. Over 99. Now remember, we do not want to just keep doing fractions with decimals. That's really hard to do. So we're just going to multiply it. Multiply by 10 over 10 on both sides. And this can both be multiplied. But then when you do it with x, it would be 10x over 10, which they're the same number again. So you just take that out and the x is still there. So basically that would already be taken out. Oh, I don't have enough room. Okay. So we know we multiply by 10 over 10 on both sides. So it would be x is equal to 3366 over 990. So now it's pretty obvious that they're both divisible by 11. So we will do x is equal to 306 over 90. Right? Yeah. 90, which then you can oh yeah, since we can use our technique, we can do by 9. We can divide it by 9. So 9 divided by 306 is... So let's do 9 divided by 306 is 327. That's 36. We don't know that's 4. It's 34 over, and then just be 10. Now we know how to turn this into a decimal, which would be 3.4, which, if you want an easier way, would be 34 times 10 by the power of -1. You move the decimal once here, and that's where we got the answer. So our answer is 3.4. Okay, that was a good way. So we can now know how to do problems like this. So just so I can add more room, I will take out this problem. You should have paused if you wanted to see the beautiful problem. Okay, so we will, let me look. Okay, so Now, we're going to do a different problem. Which of the following numbers is equal to this equation? 1,000 times 1993 times 0.1993 times 10. Choices are, wait, okay, 1.993, oh, times 10 by the power of 3, 1993.1993, 1993.1993. 199.3 all at 2, 1,993,001, 0.993, or 1993 squared. There we have our choices. So remember them. You can remember. Okay, remember all the numbers. Okay, we're going to do this equation. Now first, we don't like decimals, so we're going to turn that back up. Okay? So we're going to use the associative property and move that here. 1993 times 1,000 times 0.193 times 10. Now, that would be 10 by the power of 3. You only move the decimal once, twice, 3 times. So it would be 1993 times 199.3 times 10. That times that. Sorry, wait. Okay, I'm good. 993 times. And put that together. Move one decimal here. Be 1993, which is the same thing as 1993 squared. And actually, that was our last choice. So 1993 squared would be our answer, as you can see from here. So remember, you don't always want to use just straight ahead, just multiply that by that by that, and then multiply that. Just be total craziness. Sometimes you just need to use the associative property and try to get rid of the decimals. Try to. If you can't, too bad, so sad, you can't. And there we have it. So now we're going to do a few more. Let me get this. Okay. Sorry, give me a moment. Oh, there we have it. The fraction 401 over 0.25 is closest to 0.2, 2, 20, 200, or 2,000. Keep it there showing it. These are our choices. Remember them because they watch it beautifully. Watch it go beautifully because you're not going to see them anymore. So first, we're going to use our rounding technique because we probably don't want to solve this all alone. 0.2 because it would be 0, 0, but then same thing as 0.2. Now, how many of this would take it to be 5? Or how many of this would make 1? Well, if you do it once, that would be 4. I mean, when you do twice, it would be 4. 3 times would be 6. 4 times would be 8. 5 times it would be 1. There we go. So we multiply that by 5. So we multiply 5 by top and bottom. That'd be 1 over 400 times 5. Now 400 times 5, since we multiplied by the bottom, we also have to multiply by the top. That would be 2,000 over 1, which should equal to be 2,000. There we go. So some of you guys might not have done it as easy as I would, because I already know how to do this. This would be probably harder for you sometimes if you're not going to think of a method of trying to do this. If you're just trying to look how to see what it's closest to, you always want to use you always want to do rounding techniques. Other than that, it would be crazy and it would be hard. So now, since you got it, we're good. 2,000 would be the answer, which would our last one again. Okay, so do like 2 more and then we're gonna be good and call it a day.
They're already here.
Oh yes, I do not need the book. Okay, we're gonna have to transform decimals into fractions. 0.125 is our first. Some of you guys might already know what it is, but we're still gonna go to the cycle just in case if there's some crazy numbers, you're still trying to find the fraction. Let's go. So 0.125. Usually we want to make it by powers of 10. What is that equal to? Well, that's 125 times 10 by the power of negative 3, because it's 1, 2, 3, which makes it to this. And you're multiplying by 10 by the power of 3 just to make it to this. There you go. Which is the same thing as 125 times that. You could do this, but you could do by the power of 3 because it's a fraction, but you don't want to. So by 2, that's 100. By 3, that's 1,000. Which you also want to make this fraction, which is equal to 125 over 1,000. Well, we can easily divide this all by 25. This would be 25 over, by 5. Sorry, we can all do this by 5, which is easily 1. Which is equal to 25 over, sorry, my turn is always going to get in the way. Divide 5 by here, and then it's 200. Wait, am I right? You always want to double check. I wasn't sure about that. I'm taking risky. Yeah, okay, I'm right. Just double checking. You always want to double check. Okay, 25 over 200. We still want to make that easier. So we're going to divide it by 5 again. 5 over, divide that by 5, that would be 40. And now we want to divide it by 5 again. Which would be 1 over 8. There we go. We have our answer. 1 over 8. So we have this decimal, make it by powers of 10, turn it into a fraction, simplify it. There we go. Now, you thought that was easy. How about the reverse? We're going to turn this fraction into a decimal. Yes, a decimal. Now, this is not by a power of 10, so that could be hard. But if it's a power of 2, remember we can multiply by the top and the bottom and top. So we can turn that into a power of 10 by multiplying it by a power of 5. Let's do that. Which is 19 over, it's 2 by the power of 5. Now we want this to be a power of 10, so we have to multiply this by a power of 5. So multiply by power.
No favorite.
Yes, you cannot. It's kind of like the equation rule, just that it's on the fractions. Which is equal to 10 over 5 times 3125. Here we go. Multiplying still. Then what is next? Okay. 25, multiplying all. 5, bring up to 4. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 9, 10, 11. 27, 28. Then exact same things for this. You add all of it. 5, 7, 3, 9, 5. Okay. So it's 59375 over 10 by the power of 5. Now, we're going to turn it into normal. So, if it's not going to be a fraction anymore, this would be 10 by the power of negative 5. So, 59375 times 10 by the power of negative 5. Now, that's moving decimal to the right. Is it right? Yeah. 5 times. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The decimal point would be right in front of the 50,000, right in front of the 10,000ths place, which would be 0.537. Oh, whoops, I'm missing a number. 9375. There we go. That will be our answer. Remember, you always want it turning it into a fraction or turning a decimal into a fraction and doing the opposite, vice versa. You always want to try to do powers of 10. Trying to do powers of 10, if there's something that could be a good connection, you try to do it. And if you didn't, and there we go, we're good on math there. So if you did like this video, please do it, subscribe, and please give a big fat thumbs up here. This is Great Math with me, JP, and I'll see you next time. Number 18. Bye.